Pardon me, Morty Vicar. Hey YouTube, X52708 here, and welcome back to part 14 of my 500 subs Q&A video. We'll crack straight on with the questions, guys. First of all, 3 questions from Amazement, so I hope you're doing well, matey, and thanks very much for submitting the questions. He asks, are you going to get Modern Warfare 2? I've already got Modern Warfare 2. Absolutely loving the game on PlayStation 3. I've completed the single player campaign and just working my way through the special ops missions. And I will, once it comes down in price, you know, maybe a two for £38 in Blockbusters, then I will look to get it on Xbox 360, so I can get the achievements on there as well. So that's that one. Second question is, did you see Paranormal Activity? I've not seen the film yet. I've heard it's an excellent film, quite a, I wouldn't say disturbing film, but quite a film that plays a lot on your mind. So I have got it as a dodgy download to watch at some point, and you know, I'll probably get to watch it over the next week or so. So once I have, I'll let you know what I thought of it, matey. And the final question from Amazement, or Amazement, however you want to say the name, is, what's your favourite drink? I don't tend to drink alcohol anymore. I've not drank alcohol since, when would it have been? July 2008. But up until then, my favourite alcoholic drink was dark rum and coke. Loved Lamb's Navy rum, that was my favourite. And my second favourite was Captain Morgan's rum. But yeah, loved that when I drank. But it's just a personal choice now. You know, I don't see the need to drink. I don't really go out, you know, socialising at you know, big parties or, you know, clubs and things like that anymore. So, you know, very much a family guy. So, you know, it's a personal choice that I don't drink anymore. But drinking in the house, I drink a lot of coffee. I know it's, you know, not necessarily good for you. But my favourite coffee is a coffee called Alta Rica. So nice strong coffee, and you know, I'll probably have maybe 1 or 2 cups of tea a day, and my favourite tea is Yorkshire tea. So again, I like a nice strong cup of tea. So there we go. So thanks for those, matey. Next up, another good friend of mine. A couple of questions from Sandam Todd. So thanks for submitting those, matey. And he asks, first of all, how are you getting on with the PS3? I am absolutely loving the PS3, matey. I'm playing through Resistance and, as I say, the Special Ops missions on Modern Warfare 2. And to be honest, I'm loving the PS3 that much that my Xbox 360 hasn't been on since I brought the PS3 a couple of weeks ago. So, you know, that just goes to show, really, how much I am enjoying the PS3. So, next question from Sandam Todd. If you could have one video game related item, regardless of cost or rarity, what would that be? For me, I would love a Neo Geo MVS cab. You know, I've seen back in the day when Luke Morse had them in his in his den. And also, I think recently in a couple of videos, Medaka 350 has had a Neo Geo MVS running in the background. So I'd love to get one of those. I'd love to get the 6-slot version and have the whole Metal Slug series on MVS cards. You know, if ever I do win the lottery, then I'll be looking to pick a couple of those up. So there we go. So those are the questions from Sandam Todd. So thanks for that. Next question is Jack Gordon 38. He asks, what is your views on the Resident Evil series? I'm a massive fan of survival horror zombie type games. Always loved the Resident Evils back on the day, you know, playing them on PlayStation 1, etc. The only time I've been disappointed with them, to be honest, is on the current generation console. I'm not a big fan of Resident Evil 5, I hate to say. I can't put my finger on what I don't like about the game. It just doesn't seem to have the same... it doesn't draw you in the storyline as much as the other series of the Resident Evil games did. So, but yeah, I love the older versions of Resident Evil. So, thanks for your question there. Next question's a couple here from my good friend Lefarius. So, hope you're doing all right, matey. And he asks, what's your most hated stroke worst game you own? To be honest, I don't really keep games that I don't like. I do tend to trade them in, certainly if they're on the current generation consoles. I don't tend to throw anything away retro-wise or trade them in, because obviously places like GameStation and stuff like that, they don't take retro. Or places like Chips, you know, you'll get pennies for them, you know, and they'll sell them for a few quid. So for me, it's probably worth more in my collection to me, or worth me keeping hold of to trade it on with somebody else that will enjoy the game. So, but if I had to choose a bad retro game that's in my collection, I'll have to hold my hands up and say that I've got E.T. for the Atari 2600. So that's a pretty dire game. And the second question from Keith is, did you get those shelves, so presumably these ones behind me, from Argos? Yes, I did. They were a billy bargain at £26.99 each, and I think each set of shelves holds 168 Mega Drive games. So I've got 2 sets of shelves. I'm close to filling 1.5 shelves on the second set of shelving now. So I think I'm probably going to need to buy another 2 sets of those shelves. So I'll end up with four sets of those bad boys behind me once I've got the complete Mega Drive collection, but it'll look nice. So at £26.99 a piece, you really can't go wrong. So a couple of minutes left, guys, so I'll move quickly on to the questions from Lega Too Dark. He asks, what's your rarest game you own? I've no idea, to be honest. You know, I've got a couple of games that are probably worth about 20 quid, something like that, but nothing amazingly rare. But obviously as the Mega Drive collection expands, then you know, there's bound to be a few more expensive, rarer games added. He also asks, do you like more retro games or current games? To be honest, I'm a massive fan of both. I love the current generation of games, you know, your games like Modern Warfare 2, etc. So, you know, of an evening, once the kids are in bed, I love to play on the current generation consoles. And occasionally during the day I get down to the games room to play a bit of retro gaming as well. So, you know, the ideal setup would be that I'd have the games room in the house, but with 3 children and a stepson, you know, there isn't enough room in the house for me to have all my gaming set up in there. So, but the answer in short, I'm a big fan of both. He also asks, what's your favourite game? For me, probably retro-wise, it's Streets of Rage 2, and current generation, Modern Warfare 2, Resistance, big fan of that game at the moment on PlayStation 3, and probably Batman Arkham Asylum as well. He also asks, what got you started doing YouTube videos? So, answered that previously. Basically, signed up to Retro Gamer Forum, got chatting to the likes of Ian Wilson 1978 and Lefarius. They were already doing something similar on the YouTube retro gaming community, and after a few weeks I thought, yeah, I'll put a couple of videos up, and you know, here we are, the channel's still going strong with 500 plus subscribers following it. So we'll wrap it up there, guys. I think we're running close to 10 minutes again, so I probably won't be uploading any more videos this evening, so we'll be back with parts 15 and 16 probably tomorrow. So as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll put up some more videos shortly. Bye for now.